Welcome to Royal Star Fashion. Kindly take a chill pill and keep watching this video till the end. I'm very sure after watching this particular video, you won't need to watch any other video to be able to cut a perfect skirt. After watching this video, kindly check on this channel for other interesting videos as shown in these pictures. Alright, let's dive into today's video. This is the front pattern for the front of my skirt, and the first thing I'll be doing is to mark 1 inch. That will serve as my starting point and also my waistline. I then went ahead to connect those 2 points. Next is I measured from my waist to my hip, and usually it's either 8 inches or 9 inches. So I'm using 8 inches. I then went to connect those 2 points together. The next thing is to mark my skirt length, and the skirt length I'm using is 18.5 inches. I connected those 2 points together as I then divided my waist measurement into 4 and I marked that. I also divided my hip into 4 and marked that as well. At this point, the next thing I'll be doing is to come in by 2 inch to get my knee circumference. My skirt length is actually ending at my knee, so my knee circumference I'll be using is to just subtract 2 inches from my hip measurements. You can also use 1.5 inch. Now I'll be creating my dart. I'm coming in by 4 inches, and then the length of my dart is 5 inches. The dart for the front part of the skirt should be shorter than that of the back, so I'm using 5 inches. I connected those 2 points. Then I went ahead to mark ½ inch on both sides of that line. Then I joined the 2 points to meet with the bottom part of the dart line. Kindly keep watching till the end of this video because I'm going to be revealing some secrets and tricks when it comes to cutting and sewing a skirt. What I'm doing now is I'm adding 1 inch allowance to my waist to cover up my dart. Then I join those 3 points. Now I'm going ahead to blend the waistline to the hip line. You can also use your curve ruler if you have one. Now this is the first trick. I came up by 0.7 inch at the side front, and I'm connecting that to the waistline of the center front. I now went ahead to add 2 inch allowance to my side front, and I'm connecting that. And I went ahead to cut out. Alright, now let's get started to drafting the back pattern. Firstly, I will mark 2 inches, which will serve as my zip allowance. After marking my zip allowance, I place the front pattern on the back pattern paper to mark out those important points. And I'm marking out the waist points, the hip points, and then the hem points, which is the skirt length. Then after marking those points out, I'm joining them to form horizontal lines. And from the center front, I came in by 4 inches to form my dart. And I'm coming down from that point by 6 inches. As I said earlier, the back dart should be longer than that of the front dart. So instead of 5 inches as I used for the front, in this case, I'm coming down by 6 inches. And I mark half inch on each side. Then I connected the 2 points. I then went ahead and divided my waist measurement by 4. Plus that 1 inch dart. Then I came to my hip line, divided my hip by 4. I'm marking that as well. I moved to my hemline, mark and join those points too as well. The second and the third secret is I came up by 0.7 inch at the side back and came down by 0.5 inch at the center back. Then I joined those 2 points. And so I continue by adding 2 inches allowance all through the side back. And I'm connecting those points. Now the last but not the least secret is the contouring stage. And at this stage, at the zip allowance, I came in at the waist side by 0.5 inch and at the skirt length, I also came in by 0.5 inch. And I connected those 2 points to meet at the center of the zip allowance. And look, the shape is already coming out. This is going to make the skirt relax and sit perfectly on your butt. This is the magic to the game. Check on my channel for other interesting videos. I have so many interesting videos that I know you will like, so kindly check on them. And then please, when you watch, just like, comment, and then share.